Alright guys, welcome into the channel. Today we are jumping into what's coming up in Season 6. You guys are too lazy to read through this form, but I'm not. I'm going to give you the key points in 3 different areas of what you're looking for here. I'm going to put them on this chapter underneath, so just skip to whatever you need to do. But what we're going to jump through in essence is what is coming up in Modern Warfare 3 maps and modes, what's coming up in Warzone maps and modes, and of course we're going to check out what weapons we're going to get, new weapons, operators, and we're going to check anything bundle wise that's going to stand out that might take a bit of money out of your account. So let's just get right into it.
The entire team's gone dark. We'll split up. There may still be survivors. Let's move. Clear.
Helmet cams are up.
Stay frosty. Movement. Rocket, come in.
Enemy movement. Also spotted.
Does anyone have eyes on it? Report! Everyone fall back! Repeat, fall back!
Every man pulled itself in his land, we begun it. Some get shot, locked down, and turn guns. Cavalry balls and straight up shoot guns.
Does anyone read me?
Straight off the rip, you can just see right up here, Modern Warfare 3 are bringing in 2 maps. Not really 2 new maps, but making them more horror. We got Drive Through with 6v6, which is fine, that is newish. Then we got Mad Cow, which is just a horror version of Meat Factory, which isn't kind of crazy. And then they're going to add all these different variants right here, you can see on the map, of shipment. So you got, like, you know, Happy Shipment, Go Shipment, whatever, Sunny Shipment. Doesn't really seem that exciting, just seems like they're just wasting time for the Black Ops 6 and they didn't want to put too much effort in. My honest opinion. Moving on from that though, they got some extra game modes that are actually going to be interesting to a few people to play. I would suggest jumping in and playing a few if you're feeling a bit bored, because they do kind of sound a bit fun, and I would jump into them, which are Horde Point, Arcade, and then of course Mutation. Out of these 3, I think this is kind of cool. You can get some increased like abilities and like cool weapons and stuff like that. Like the Moors and certain weapons are a bit cooler. That sounds good. This is a game mode for more like zombie base related things. That's fine. But then this is kind of more interesting. Mutation. I think this has been done before, but you can take turns on different classes, 4 unique classes to be exact. You got the mutated leaper, the radioactive beast, contaminated sludger, and then the camouflage sneaker. All different abilities, and it's kind of cool. I think a lot of people actually enjoy that. Different abilities, different vibes in the multiplayer aspect. Moving on from that, then we got Infected. Everyone just knows what Infected is. Not going to beat around the bush in that one, guys. Infected is just basically someone's on, infects the rest, and, you know, last person to survive wins. Whatever. We've seen this before. It's great. Ranked information, couldn't really care less about that, because once again Black Ops is coming out soon, so people aren't going to really care too much. But overall, on the multiplayer vibe, that's kind of what's happening in Modern Warfare. Multiplayer aspect, I think that's about it. I know it's not that exciting, but as I said, Black Ops is out in a month, so they're not going to put much effort in here, and don't expect too much, you know. All right, moving on to the next section of this video, which is the Call of Duty Warzone overview, a part where I'm way more interested in it. As I showed you the video, guys, hopefully at the start, you can see that this is going to look pretty insane. They've changed Rebirth Island up with this new kind of terrifying terrain. It's called Rebirth in Hellspawn. You basically have like living tentacles coming out of the water trying to grab stuff, all that fun. And then you got Blood Moon over on Bondle, also a very interesting area. Leading from this, we can jump into this new kind of mode, Purgatory LTM. I think you gotta face off against the undead, so it's like a zombie real. We've seen this multiple times too. If they do the similar kind of vibe to Infected, you can get infected, become a zombie, kill someone, get the vials and come back to life. I don't know if that's gonna fully be or they're just gonna go full on zombie aspect. I think it's a bit of mixture because looking at the video, you can see that there's just a full on zombie aspect in there as well. The map looks cool. It looks kind of vibey, dimmed out, kind of neon lights, making this kind of scary, you know, all these zombies kind of vibe. And then if we scroll down, we can also see that Vondel is kind of like a night Vondel. So it's a different kind of version of Vondel, a lot more dark. I personally don't like kind of maps that make it really dark, especially in Call of Duty, because you're going to get a lot of snakes hiding in corners. So just be ready for that. It's not going to be the most fun, to be honest. It's not going to be the best. Some really key points though I want to mention in Warzone modes. It's pretty sick. For the limited time in Hellspawn, we have some insane stuff going on. So I'm just going to jump through them and like keep up with me here. There's some insane ones. So we got insane power-ups. So we get like powerful weapon blueprints, so on, like arcade mode for multiplayer as mentioned, enhanced abilities for mutation. That's sick. This is cool, right? Get ready for this. You got portals, right? You can jump through portals. We've had this before back in like Verdansk and stuff. You can jump through portals and it's going to bring you somewhere else. You can look in and see it. But adding to the portal, we have flying shipment right here. This one right here. So we have a shipment map that's going to fly above Rebirth Island, and you can get up there through a portal, through a parachute, or through a helicopter. I think that's going to be insane. It's going to be like Mount Olympus over everything. Everyone's going to be just shooting and fighting up there. It's going to become #1 drop, I imagine. People are just going to try to get on there straight away and loot up. It's going to be insane. And then this is just an absolute, just a mess. I don't know why they're doing this, and if this doesn't cause issues, I don't know what's going to happen. Warzone have added in chill in the safe zone. Now, they've mentioned you can go in here and you as a third person perspective can't hurt anyone and no one can hurt you basically. You can hang out here, adjust your loadout, and so it's like a little safe zone to chat and get ready for your next battle. But like you can commend other players you encounter inside a safe zone. So am I wrong in thinking we were going to have proxy chat inside this safe zone? And if there is proxy chat inside this safe zone, they've made a big mistake. The people are going to get banned all over the place. It's not going to work. Come on. Warzone need to open their eyes. If that's the case, if it's just like, I don't know how you're going to meet new friends without talking. This is just going to turn into just people getting banned, people saying bad stuff to each other. It's going to have fun moments, don't get me wrong. But I think the bad moments are going to trump the happy moments, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's my two thoughts on that. So moving on from it, we have this basically is torment level. If you're killing loads of people, eventually you become more and more visible on the mini map, so it's just saying if you're really good at the game and you're getting loads of kills, people are going to see you more and you're probably going to get hunted down quicker than everyone else. Pretty shit news for anyone that likes kills. That's the vibe. Scare packages have different effects, and if you look into Terrorball, this is a part of scare package. So if you don't really understand what's going on here, just take a look at this, and it's just saying, like, for example, a ball will pop out, it'll attack you, whatever. You can hit this ball, melee to shoot it, or run into the ball and it'll send it flying away. If it hits anyone, kills anyone, it's your kill. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but it sounds insane. It sounds like ping pong, like, you know, the ball's just gonna bounce around, and if you hit someone, it hits someone. Happy. Then obviously another big area that we were just talking about, zombie real. As I said, I've seen Infected like zombie real, where people become it, and this kind of looks like it because you can see it in the eyes of this dude right here. He looks like he's possessed by something, so that could be the players you've killed or that's been infected. And you can see right here in the ground, this is what you use to get back to normal, and this guy's jumping in the background. So you can see right here, this is just basically a game mode we've seen over and over and over again. You just brought back, and they're just trying to pretend that's the new and brand new, and it's not. So it's the exact same we always see, guys. Don't get excited thinking it's like zombies mixed with that. It's literally just Infected, and that's it. Don't sell it too much. Yeah, moving on to the last section of this video, guys, where we're talking about the new guns and camos and bundles. We can see there's some cool camos here: the Fallout, Mutation Flux, Whisper and Veil, Headed to the Hell. All look nice. I'll be trying to grind these. I love grinding a few weapons. It's always my thing to do when a new kind of bunch of weapons come out. I kind of like that. Moving into the more important part, guys, of 2 new weapons that are being added in. It looks like it's called the D tier 3006. So it's a battle rifle. It launches at level 20, sector 20 in the battle pass. So if you go to the battle pass, you'll do this. I'm actually looking forward to this. I haven't seen a battle rifle in a while. I really like battle rifles. They're super strong and they're like ARs, so you can move quick enough with them. This is saying that you're going to have a bit of recoil control though, because it says steady and powerful. This will work wonders in the hand of a skilled operator. So it's a slow hitter, but it'll kill from range. It's telling you to put on a scope somewhere here. I think I read it earlier. Yeah, here, turn this and keep a scope and keep your distance. So it's saying that this is a big long hitter. Maybe it's a single fire. I don't really know, but I hope it's strong hidden and it's easy to use. I really look forward to using this weapon. It could be fun. But look forward to that. It's the battle rifle. It's looking like a strong hitter. Completely different vibe on the LMG section though, the cast off LMG. Basically it's going to be a short range LMG. It says it's the best in class for fire rate, so imagine the fire rate's going to be super fast. And they're saying tac stance accuracy is meant to be good with this, so I think a lot of people are going to run tac stance with this and run it as a submachine gun with a hefty 100 round default magazine. Not sure if that's going to be the best LMG you want to run as your secondary. It could make you a little hefty. Maybe that's as your main and a sniper to back up long range. That's all I'm guessing on this. Two interesting weapons, a bit different off the beaten track. Not too sure how they're going to go, but let's hope for the best. And then another area that I really love is the aftermarket parts that added in this year. I think they've hit pretty well. The Jack Salvo, the Jack Fullstorm, and the Jack Lance. Out of all these, I don't see anything crazy. I like this, the sniper, the cat sniper. I think it's one of the worst snipers in the game. They're turned into an explosive round, so this might make it drop people in one shot, but it doesn't explicitly say that. But I think the bullet velocity will be like, you know, really bad. But if you can somehow make it that it can hit at a certain distance, I think you could drop people in one shot with this, then I think it's definitely worth your time. And then you could run this with the LMG maybe. You know what I mean? There's an idea for you. Following that up, looks like we got a shotgun from the launcher. It turns into a shotgun kind of thing. I think it's a shotgun. Lethal, multiple hits multiple targets. I imagine that's a shotgun. They can't really do anything more than, can't hit multiple targets or anything else. I imagine it's just a big range. And then an actual shotgun gets added in with a different kind of pressurized system for shooting out magazine with a three bullet system. Okay, it's pretty interesting, guys. There are new weapons being added in, and I just want to finish off with something interesting. They've added in a lot of bundles, so if you're thinking about spending some money this season, I would recommend probably falling into the Mike Myers category. A lot of people are just going to jump on Mike Myers. Like, realistically, come on, it's, you know, Friday the 13th vibes. He's going to be one of the most iconic evil people in the world. So he's going to be out and about. So get ready for seeing a lot of Mike Myers running at people. If you have the money, this is cool. If you can get this, I'm not exactly sure. It says you kind of can. This information operator has been redacted, so I'm not exactly sure about that. But three-headed ghost. Who taught it? Three-headed ghost looks like a weird arm over here. Looks like mutation here as well, and it's destroying this noob right here. Cool add-ins here. Another Walking Dead one makes sense. AMCs, Daryl Dixon jumping in here. If you want to pick him up, get the whole collection of Walking Dead. You got Rick in there as well. Got a weird clown. Looks a bit weird. Was it Terrifier? Not really my vibe. Doesn't really look that scary. Waste of money. This will be bought. You can see people buying this. It's just going to be something like trolley people buy. Happens every season. This is freaky as shit, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know why this is added in. I don't think anyone's gonna buy it, but it's just gonna look freaky. It looks like the emojis that we have already, kind of thing. Once again, waste of money. These, waste of money, they're not coming out. And then a few skins. These are looking nice here. These are new prestige camos. If everyone's doing the prestige camos right now for Warzone, you know, your gold, your obsidian, blah, 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 all that. This is your next one. I think it's like a molten vibe. Constellation's End. That's what's coming in at. Looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. This is like really sick. It's like Interstellar on steroids with different kind of colors. I would recommend, if you're gonna grind a weapon, get one of your weapons up to this. It's gonna look pretty sick. And guys, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. That's really everything that's coming out as quick as I can get out for you, because I hate people that just bring all these videos into like fucking 20 minutes long. This is just a quick one. And of course, guys, hit a sub on the channel, hit a like on this video, and I will catch you in the next one.